Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. We are going to do a love read for the first half of August, all right? This is going to be you and two. We'll start with you first and pull a few cards, and then we'll jump on over to the other person and find out a little bit more about what they like most from you, or what they want most from you, I should say, what they like and dislike and so forth, all right? So let's jump into this. Do check out your moon, rising, and your Venus signs, all right? That'll give you a better picture of things. I'm going to pull a card for you first, just as it pertains to love, because love always starts with you. So let's take a look at what's happening for Virgo. What's going on for Virgo? What needs to come out for Virgo most? Here we go. Okay, so what can I do to make a difference? All right. Ooh, so I don't know if you're bit by the bug of generosity, but that's what's coming through for you here, okay? And maybe it's as it pertains to this relationship or a situation that's brought you to my channel, okay? So that could very much well be the case. So this really just talks to me about, really what keeps you up at night, and really it's about how can you create, where can you create purpose. And it could be even out of the pain that you've gone through, right? It's like, how can you make a difference because you know something now, right? And how can you use that to create better in this world? I like that philosophy, guys. I like raising human consciousness. I think it's fantastic. So what can I do to make a difference? And it could be that, maybe that, if there's something that in particular that really makes you cringe in life, that is a good signal of something that you could really make a difference on, right? Because you'll have that passion behind it to wanting to create that change, right? Now, again, like I said, this could be a relationship or a situation, because we are talking about love here, right? In terms of these next 2 weeks. But it's almost like, how can you make a difference in someone else's life today? And it could be doing something special for a partner, someone that you're interested in, whatever that case may be. Big or small, this is saying it does make a difference, and I want you to be aware of that. All right, so let's take a look at what is happening for you. I do want to pull, what I'm going to do first is I want to pull a moon card, because we've got a new moon that's happening on the 8th, right? And it's in Leo. And the beautiful thing about this is this is the Lion's Gate, right? This is the Lion's Gate portal that is going to be opening. And the interesting thing about this is what I really, really like is that it's activated by Star Sirius. And so there is a momentum and an opportunity to have some sort of brand new beginning. Okay, this is going to be very, very big. All right, so that's why I'm going to pull some of these moon cards here, right? The Sirius is considered to be like that spiritual sun, and it's going to be it's getting ready to return. And a lot of people think that it's about rebirth. It's in many civilizations, throughout our lifetime has focused on this being a new beginning, abundance, right? Things of this sort of spiritual advancement or a shift to higher consciousness. And again, it's kind of why this probably came up for you as well, right? So that's beautiful energy, guys. Really beautiful energy. Okay. Wow. Okay. Very, very. And what's so cool too is an 88, right? So it's on August 8th, which is an 88 too. So it's a new portal due, for that, because it's that actually opens up a new portal. Okay. It's a power date. All right. Let's just put it that way. So what wants to come out? What's the message for Virgo that's going to be here? Okay. It's infinity. It represents spiritual intelligence, DNA activation, all of that. So exciting time. So get ready. Get your manifesting on, guys. I send these out in 2 days, so you can have that right prior to that. So do check it out. Check out my gratitude candle and my manifesting candle. That could actually work. I teach people how to treat me. Wow, that's the moon card that I get. Isn't this beautiful? And maybe that's why that, you might be focusing on, on how you can make a difference. Maybe someone's made a difference in your life and you're wanting to do the same, kind of like passing it on, right? So it's a moon card. And that's what's coming through for you here, guys. Okay. So beautiful. I teach people how to treat me. Isn't that so true, right? It's like your boundaries, your healthy boundaries are key, because those do teach others how to treat you, right? And what you'll settle for is what you'll receive, right? If you want something a higher level, or you want to kind of go another level, that is about, just, treating yourself like that first and living and breathing that frequency and attracting the same in the other. So very, very nice. Now, what we're going to take a look at is what's going to be your shadow side that you need to be aware of in terms of the skies as well. So let's take a look at what's going on. What's important for Virgo? What do we have? What is this? Ooh, okay, you guys. Okay, this is the shadow side speaking. We gotta love the light and love the shadow, right? The shadow's gotta integrate because it's in us, right? So forewarned is forearmed. So arrogant is what comes up. If you're insecure or you fear rejection, this behavior surfaces. So it's, talks about arrogance, and it's interesting how it relates to different things, right? So if you're insecure or fear rejection, this behavior of arrogance surfaces is what this talks about. So it says, work on accepting your true self, right? And give yourself love as you are needing it. So if you're feeling arrogant in some way, shape, or form, that's a really strong signal to step back and bring more love onto yourself, right? And it is to really work on accepting your true self, your light side and your dark side, right? As you truly, truly are, and love yourself, because you're definitely needing that, right? So very, very exciting. How interesting, guys. I'm going to put this aside and we're going to see how this relates to your read. So let's jump into your read. And where is Virgo at right now as it relates to the first 2 weeks of August? Okay, let's take a look in terms of your love life, where you're at right now. What is going on for Virgo? We got the Page of Wands, okay? And then we've got the Five of Swords. So this is interesting because this talks to me about the page is some sort of message coming through, and this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, okay? So the pages are some sort of message, and this is all about, some sort of exuberance and vibrancy that's coming out. And then I get the Five of Swords about some sort of conflict, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be dealing with any one of those signs, or you're taking on this energy. So it could be this exuberance and vibrance, and all of a sudden there's some sort of conflict that comes into play here, okay? Interesting. You may hear a message, some sort of conflict. Let's put one more card here. What's coming through? Three of Swords. Maybe it's bringing up some sort of trigger as it pertains to some sort of heartbreak. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, so some sort of trigger and some sort of heartbreak that's here. Okay. Interesting, guys. Three of Swords. So maybe that there is something energetic that comes through, and then there's some sort of conflict that leads to emotional heartbreak of some sort. All right. A lot of fire and a lot of air. Interesting. This is saying is that now it's due to it's rebirth. I get rebirth, which is a 16 card reducing to a 7, and 7's about having faith. So maybe it's this message of conflict. This is about getting over this emotional heartbreak of some sort and having a rebirth, okay? This could be a rebirth in terms of energy, but having faith that a rebirth is possible. And what else? Wow, you guys, I get teaching and learning. So this could be teaching and learning. You are teaching and learning, or the other person is teaching and learning. One of you here is taking on that energy. I'm going to focus on you on one side and the other person on the other, but feel free to change directions. You might resonate with one side more than the other here, but that's going to be my intent. But it does happen that way, so just note that. Teaching and learning. So Virgo, you might be doing some teaching and learning here. Very interesting, okay? Very interesting energy. I'm going to pull a wellness card because I want to see what might want to come out for you here. What is that for Virgo in terms of where they're at right now? Maybe that you're focusing on teaching and learning, but in love, maybe it's teaching and learning in terms of your love, in terms of rebirth. You're teaching and learning how to treat each other, right? Because that's what came up, in terms of, kind of like you teach people how to treat you, okay? And that was this card that came up at the very beginning, the Moon card, right? So maybe you're teaching and learning from each other, as it pertains to love and conflict and heartbreak, right? And there's a rebirth of some sort. Anything that the wellness cards have to say for Virgo? Let's take a look. What do we get here? Flamingo energy. This is about balancing in the chaos, dealing with your emotions and mastering your energy as well as the vibration. So, bring it, that rebirth kind of balances everything, kind of puts things into check. I do want to take a look at what it is that's going to be your strength for this month in love. What's going to be the strength for Virgo this month as it pertains to love? All right, let's take a look at what that is. What's your strength here? All right. World card, some sort of completion, okay? Some sort of completion, putting something to an end, and then, having faith that that whatever you put your investment into is going to, give you profit, a rate of return, okay? So that's what's coming through here, a return of investment. So you've got the World card, which is major arcana, and then you've got the Seven of Pentacles, earth energy, okay? So that's just saying is that something's come to a completion, and now you're really focused on only investing in that of which you actually would get some sort of return back. But you're going to go by your gut and use your intuition in terms of what that is for you here. Seven of Pentacles, that's your energy, right? In terms of love, your strength is putting things into what's going to bring in sort of investment. And of course, you go from that Seven of Pentacles here, and it moves into the Ten of Pentacles that we just pulled here, wealth and establishment. So it could be that you're working on wealth and establishment in terms of a relationship or situation. You want to build something solid with someone, right? And I think that's it. And it's kind of like, getting rid of, the successful completion, the world card, it's kind of like you want the world, right? It's kind of like, it could be that you travel, maybe that you're traveling, or because that card also talks about travel, right? That has to do with your wealth and security. Anything else? It's manifested. Ooh, I love this. The new desired reality is already present, right? So that of which you're manifesting over here, it can come to fruition. You guys, this is a powerful portal. I really definitely, implore you to really, do your, focus on your meditation that you want to happen, especially on the 8th of August and on the 22nd, which is the full moon that takes place. That's when you could really see how far you've really come thus far. And it's a good checkpoint at that, then you can celebrate the wins and rid of the losses and keep it moving forward. But this is what I see here. Yeah, new desired reality is already present. So, and it does say, it's so interesting on this card here. It says astrology gives you the edge. Okay. So that's why I mentioned that Lionsgate portal is going to be very, very key. Okay. So get that manifesting on. That's going to be your strength. It fell in your strength in terms of it's manifested. Okay. So make sure that you're manifesting during that time, and definitely get your moon candle and the directions with it and everything that's going to help you. All right. Anything that numerology in terms of your strength wants to come out? Effort. Make that effort to do it. Okay. It's going to ground you. It's a 13 card reducing to a 4. It's going to give you confidence, and it also ground you in your root chakra, right? Solar plexus is the yellow. The red is the root chakra. Okay. But that's what we have here, right? It's going to ground you. What is your weakness? What is your weakness in this month as it pertains to love? What do we have? Two of Wands. Two of Wands in the Tower. Okay, so this is about, the Two of Wands is about, progress and discovery of something. Maybe you found out something and something kind of came down, okay? Tower energy is unexpected and unavoidable. It could be fire energy that you might be taking on here as well. But after the Tower card, give me anything else that wants to come out here. It's kind of like, progress and a discovery. You've discovered something that brought something down, all right? And tell me a little bit more. What's going against you? Two of Pentacles. It's about balancing that energy out, okay? You kind of get the Two of Wands, which is making progress and discovery, and then you find something out, and then, of course, it's balancing and adapting to that new energy. It's kind of balancing, adapting, right? So, these are the two that came out here, right? So, making progress, discovering, boom, right? You discovered something out of this out of this falling, right? And now you're up, standing up and balancing and adapting to that new energy. Okay. So that is kind of like your weakness here. Okay. Some of you are going to know what that is. What do we get here? But just know it's going to be a happy ending. Okay. This is what it's telling you. The negativity, you don't feel like it's going to be a happy ending, and that's in your weakness. You don't feel that a happy ending is going to come into play. But this is saying, hold on. Okay. That's what's coming through in terms of your, kind of like your weakness here. What do we get? Yeah, this is about getting rid of past programming. Okay, so what we want to do is get rid of any sort of past programming for you here. This is external conditionings, right? This is about now making decisions that's going to support your goal in your relationships and in life, and whatever that is for you. Okay, so Virgo, that's what's coming through. What's your best way forward? What's your best way forward? Let's take a look what that is. Best way forward. Okay. Yeah, fulfilling your life purpose and your soul contract, guys. Okay, that's what's coming through here. So it wants you to focus on your highest expression, high vibes, right? This is really about co-creating with the universe. You're getting this at a perfect time right now, Virgo. Perfect timing, right? To manifest, to bring things to fruition, and to get rid of probably the tower that came down was that past programming. There was something that was some sort of external conditioning that you recognize as a false story, and it's not serving you anymore moving forward. You are focused on high vibes and your highest expression, pertaining to love, right? So you're co-creating with the universe, and there is some sort of soul contract or destiny at hand you feel with someone. I think it's kind of a person, place, or thing is coming through here, but that's how you need to move forward in your highest expression. And then I get the Ace of Wands, right? The Ace of Wands is all about, using your inspiration and creativity through this process, okay? Inspiration and creativity, fire energy, right? Use that passion towards your highest expression. And then I get you, the pretty Queen of Pentacles. Look at you, okay? All, kind of set up there. And I really feel that, your stuff, it's so beautiful because this is that down-to-earth motherly energy and having influence on others because of that, right? So you're really carrying on this type of energy, and that's your best way forward. Knight of Cups, expressing love. You got love for someone, or someone's expressing love for you, okay? And that's what's coming through here, right? So it's either you moving forward or someone's moving towards you, but there is motion that's taking place. Whatever it is, you're moving towards your heart's desire, right? And it's going to be your highest expression, right? And you know your value, right? You know your values. You're going to stick to your value and only put your love, energy, time, and effort into something that's really going to prosper for you, okay? And there's been some sort of inspiration and creation that's coming through for you here. Anything else that might want to come through for you from numerology in terms of best way forward? Yeah, use music to get you going and to inspire you, okay? This other person, we're going to take a look real quick where they're at. Where are they at? Four of Swords, they're getting the rest that they need. They've got some rest that, they have to recoup their energy back, okay? They've gone through something that they need to rest and get their grounding on. And this could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? All right. Anything else? Yeah, they're off to a brand new beginning. We get the Fool's card. So whatever it is, something that they have to get a lot of rest for, and they're starting with a brand new beginning with Fool's energy. What is it that they like most about Virgo here? What do they like most about Virgo? Okay. Your strength. They love your strength. And it's taking on that Leo energy, but they love your strength in life. And then I get the Seven of Cups. This is interesting because this talks about you get rid of any sort of fantasy or illusion that might be standing in the way. Could be of a relationship or a situation. Like you have the strength to overcome any sort of fantasy or illusion. And that's water energy. And then to change things around. This is the Wheel of Fortune. What comes around goes around, right? If things haven't been working, there's an opportunity for it to turn around. So this person right now, what they like most about you is your strength to turn things around. And you're able just to do that. You can just turn things around. And if you're seeing something that is not, not really what it is. And again, that's that past program you're working on. And they might see that within you, overcoming that, which is really beautiful. What do they dislike about you? What do they dislike about you? Queen of Wands, fire energy, right? Very creative, very energetic, very sexy, very spiritual as well. Wow, I got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. You know what's so beautiful about this is that it's kind of like that you're carrying on that exuberance energy, but you're also very calm, intuitive, and very compassionate, right? You've got that wild, beautiful energy, sexy energy, but you're calm, intuitive, and very compassionate, right? So you've got that together, and that makes one attractive package. I can see why they might dislike it. They might have competition. Yeah, I think it's what you do is that you really balance on focusing on your health, and you're focusing on balance, guys. Okay, is really the key here. That's going to be super key. So they maybe that you're focused on balancing out your. It's kind of like your energetic, passionate side with your calm, intuitive, spiritual side that's coming out here. Why would they dislike that? They want your forgiveness because maybe that you see right through them. Okay, maybe they, so it's like the forgiveness card came out here, like you balance for your health, and for some reason I get the card forgiveness. Just maybe that they dislike because they maybe need your forgiveness. Maybe they haven't been forgiven. I don't know at this point. Let's take a look. Anything else that might want to come through here for you? Just curious, what wants to come through? What is it that they need your forgiveness on? I'm just going to pull another deck just to see. Five of Swords, of any sort of conflict or any sort of conflict that came through. So it looks like they dislike maybe the conflict and not having your forgiveness, at least at this point. It looks like interesting. And what is it that they want most from you? What is it that they want most from you? Wow. Let's pull another card. Are you involved with someone on a spiritual? You know what? I'm going to pull a tarot with this too. I got spiritual career. Okay, what they want most is spiritual career, and what they want most from you is God, your intellect, like your intellect, what you have going on in the head, and maybe that you've developed some sort of spiritual career for yourself or some sort of way that you're moving forward. But they love your intellect. They love your intellect, and that's what they want most from you is the intellect of your spiritual guidance, right? That really brings forth some sort of spiritual, some sort of spiritual activity that you do that brings some sort of guidance. Hi, Bella. I'll be right out there, honey. And then the Chariot card. Sorry, guys. I got to open that window for her. She likes to look out. Hold on a second, hon. So this is the Chariot card, and this is about Cancer energy moving forward. What they like most about you is you use your instincts. Like Bella is about moving forward. She's ready for the Lion's Gate opening. She's ready to manifest. We're just getting a precursor to it right now. Hold on, honey. But that's what I see coming through here is like moving forward, right? Moving forward on instincts. So I think what they like most about you is what they want most from you is your mind, and how do you do it? How do you use that spiritual part of you that you do to use your instincts to help you move forward and reach the abundance that you get, right? And get some sort of justice in your life, right? Get balance in your life, right? The Justice card really talks about Libra energy too as well. So that's what I see here. But where they're at right now, I got to tell you, I think I get the Ace of Swords, a brand new beginning, right? The Ace of Swords is that, they're trying to get that power, victory, and clarity. And what they want most right here is their wishes coming true. They want their dreams to come to fruition. So they're focused on their dreams right now, and they think that you've got a really close bond. I think you're friends as well as lovers. So what we're going to do is go ahead into the extended, and what I'm going to do is drop that in the link below. So guys, go ahead and take a look at it. We'll find out what's going to be their next move, what they're most afraid of, what you're most afraid of, right? And what it is that, what the messages, of course, from both sides as well. But I do want to find out, a little bit about like, what is it that I haven't told you and what you haven't told them. All right. And then we'll do a potential outcome with some advice. So if you're interested in taking that deeper dive and kind of a little bit more on this, do check out the link below. All right. Until next time, guys, namaste.